couple of words. YouTubers can be fucking stupid. Now, what year am I talking about? Well, this is going to be about a Fortnite YouTuber called Shuffle Gamer. So, Shuffle Gamer uploaded this video talking about the Wolverine challenges, and obviously you can't do them right now. So, yeah. So he said in the video, if you comment, I use your code, he'll heart your comment. I was like, no way. So I did it, and sure enough, he hearted my comment. But there's only one problem with that. He believed me. I've never used his code in my life. And I'll probably never use his code. Why? Because I don't like to support YouTubers. Look, hear me out for a second. This is also another thing. Why I don't use supporter creator codes? Well, I do. I use one, and I'll see who that is in a second. Why I'm very strict about the YouTube supporter creator codes. The reason for this is because, well, most of the time, like, don't use Ninja's code. He has plenty of money. Don't use big YouTubers that have over 20 million codes, like the YouTuber Dan. Like, are you serious? If you use his code, like, why would you do that? You could literally be supporting someone who actually needs it. Like, the YouTuber I support is called Tabor Time. No, Tabor Hill, that's his name. Tabor Hill, I don't know if you know who he is, but he's basically this Fortnite YouTuber, and all of his money that he gets from Sport Creator Code actually goes to his daughter. That's amazing. That's why I support him. He's actually using it for a good cause. He's not using it for V-Bucks games. He's actually using it to help his daughter in life. That's why I use his code. Whereas someone like Ninja has plenty of money, and I don't really know where it's going to. It's probably going to right to pocket money for Ninja. So bullshit how YouTubers that big can get supported creator codes. Oh, I just remembered. The one code, never use I Talk Fortnite's code, if you know who he is. Why? He collects every skin in the game. He spends all his money on V-Bucks. Do not support someone like that. Don't. If you support someone like that, that's like a dick move to do. You literally could be supporting someone who needs it. Don't support. I don't care if it goes to his actual life. He could be spending the money on that stuff. So yeah. Yeah. So don't use I Talk Fortnite's code ever. Now, Pizzo, on the other hand, I'm a bit, like, I'd rather use his, but I still, like, he doesn't have to spend his money on Fortnite skins. It's skins, it's cosmetics in the game, he doesn't have to, yes, he's showing them off, but, like, it's like, I don't know, I'd rather use his code, but never, like, literally, I'd rather use Ninja's code than I Talk Fortnite's code. Like, fucking I Talk Fortnite, make stupid opinion videos all the time. Fucking hate I Talk Fortnite sometimes. Like, I really do, I fucking hate his video talking about his battle pass is frustrating. I hate it so much. Like, there's literally this part in the video where he's like, of the, this battle pass is frustrating about Season 4. So they're like, everyone should be able to do Mystique's emote. When I heard him say it, I actually laughed at first. Like, I thought he was joking. And then he was being serious about it. That's like saying that everyone should be able to do the Giddy Up emote. And it has something to do with the actual character. Okay? Why are people getting mad over built-in emotes again? I thought built-in emotes were a fun idea. Not something that for YouTubers to complain about. I think that he's only complaining about it because there are no actual emotes in this battle pass that anyone can use. They're all built in. So that could be why. So, and then he says that the Mark 90 should only be able to use, like, on every skin, which is stupid to me because it's coded. It makes sense. But at the same time, it's kind of funny because we even see in the movies. I'm sorry I'm talking about the movies, but, like, the comics are pretty similar in a way. At least the modern comics. I don't know about the old ones. I know about the old ones. They're not similar. Anyway, he's like, they're only coded to me, but we clearly see other people use the suits. So I don't know about that. This is the only glider I'm like, yeah, maybe every skin should be able to use it. But every other glider makes sense. Dr. Doom's makes the most sense. I would say Mjolnir does. But, like, at least other people, like, there's at least one other skin that can use Mjolnir. And that skin is Captain America. Now, I know I know that like there's only two skins, but if there's only one skin that can use these gliders, then I feel like having two skins being able to use Mjolnir Strike is fine, because he's still using it to fly. Interestingly enough, from what I know, I don't think Captain America's ever been shown flying with Mjolnir in the comics and the movies. I mean, he's definitely used its power, but he's never really flown with it. But it's clear he can lift it, so he gets the powers of four. So yeah, and Storm's glider. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can see how it can be only used on her, but I could still maybe see it on like one or two other skins like Cyclo. But Doctor Doom's. I know that sounds stupid, that sentence, but I don't know. Maybe one other skin could use it that has powers. But Doctor Doom's glider, nobody else should be able to use that. It's literally him using its energy. God, he's a fucking villain of Fantastic Four. Yeah, he should definitely be able to use that glider. And I don't actually mind any of the exclusive stuff that you can only use on one skin. I'm actually glad that's a thing. Um, so yeah, I think the worst glider is probably the root wing. It feels too similar to the back glider, and I feel like they could have made it a little bit better. I hate that everyone can use it. I mean, who else am I going to use that with? I guess from other people, they might like to combine, like, use it on Bush Ranger, I guess. Maybe I'm being a bit biased to other people, because some people probably really are ticked off with this Battle Pass, not because they don't like Marvel, but because of, like, things. Actually, now that I think about it, imagine being, like, a Marvel hater and hating built-in emotes, and then this Battle Pass comes along. Not only will they not be able to get this Battle Pass because they hate Marvel, but that's just horrible to think about. A Marvel Battle Pass kind of ruins it for the people that don't like Marvel. I mean, yeah, there are people that do, but there's still people who don't. And if you want to satisfy everyone, just make an original Battle Pass, because I'm pretty sure most people are gonna like at least one thing in the thing in part of the items. So yeah. And about the built-in emotes, I'm gonna go for all the built-in emotes. You know, God of Thunder maybe could be used on Captain America as well, but I mean, would you really want to have an emote that you can only use on two skins that you can actually have to equip yourself? I mean, that's worse than the glider because it takes up an emote slot, and then just be locks. When you have it on a skin that can't do it. So I don't know. I'm gonna say that's fine being a built-in emote. What's the next one? Trying to think. Oh yeah, the Jennifer Walters one makes sense. Perfect sense. Love it. Um, because she turns into She-Hulk. And then after that we get Groot. Yeah, it makes sense. Rocket Raccoon comes out of his back. Makes sense. Yeah. And then after that, who do we have after that? I'm trying to think. I think it's not Storm. Comes after that again. Is it Storm? I think it actually is Storm. Yeah, it is Storm. Storm's built-in emote. Yep, makes sense. I don't think anyone else could do that. I mean, maybe Cyclo, but nah, the cape comes on, so no, nobody else can do that. And then after her, we get Doctor Doom. Yeah. This is a moment a lot of people say that anyone should be able to use. Here's the thing: with most emotes, like Marvel series emotes, we're not really summoning anything. Whereas here, he literally summons his chair as his chair. Where I know with scooting, it's like Deadpool's scooter, but it's a fucking comical joke. Whereas this is more of a serious villain. I mean, Doctor Doom is like one of the fucking comical villains I've ever seen. He literally has Doom in his name. He's literally a fucking villain. He's like the most definition of a villain in terms of Marvel. Doctor Doom. He's a doctor. He's here to bring doom. He's a villain. It's amazing. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't think his built-in emote should be able to be used on anyone. I mean, that would be pretty weird on big skins, it clipping through the chair. And the chair has to be that big. Also, the camera angle looks a bit odd. Like, I thought it would, like, when you sat in it, be like have a seat. But it's not. He actually faces the camera, which I find a bit odd, but, that's fine. What else? Who's next? Mystique. Perfect. Makes sense. Literally have to say nothing else about it. She should be the only one to use it. Tony Stark, same thing. Just like She-Hulk, makes sense. So yeah, those are all built-in emotes and gliders I'm thinking about. Oh yeah, and Mjolnir. Mjolnir only being used on 4. And Captain America. I'm fine with that. Spoiler lore. But There is a one item that you can only use on one skin that I really do not like that you can use on only skin. And I'm going to explain why. So, as you know, Doctor Doom is in this Battle Pass. Now, the Battle Pass actually lies and says there's 100 items when you actually get 101 items, as you get an item once you get to tier 50. What tier was it again? I think it's tier 64. When you get to Doctor Doom. Now, you can only use this backbling on him. It's his cape. I know it's called a cowl, but I'm calling it a cape. That's no fucking cowl. That's a cape, if I've ever seen one. So anyway, so we got Doctor Doom's cape, and I saw this and I was like, I wonder how this will look on other skins, because remember Batman's and Kylo Ren's cape, they worked on other skins, they made it look different. Same with Cable's. So what did they do for Doctor Doom's? They made it exclusive to him. When I first saw this, I was so upset. We have not had a backbling that can only be used on one skin since Season 2. And when Season 2, backblings weren't even really a thing yet. And then after that, in Season 3, it was updated so the backblings could go on anyone. So we haven't had a backbling like this since Season 2. That's probably not, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, we haven't had a backbling that's permanent since Season 2, but then that backbling in Season 2 made it so you could wear it on other skins. That happens to this backbling. And there's actually a glitch that happens where if you look in the item shop with this backbling on, at least I think on Switch, it actually shows the skins with the backbling on. And it doesn't look too bad. On some of them it looks weird, but it doesn't look too bad on others. Like, I feel like this backbling could easily have been, like, made in, like, give it Doom's logo. You know what Doom's logo looks like on his chair. You could just put that and then make it so, like, it's like a nice green cape, and then boom, that's it. You don't have to make it exclusive. I hate that it's exclusive to him. It's literally one of the worst things in this Battle Pass, in my opinion, that you cannot use Doctor Doom's cape on other skins. They've done it with Batman. They've done it with Kylo Ren, but when it comes to Doctor Doom, nope, you gotta only use it on one skin. And the other skin in this Battle Pass as a cape is 4. It's called a cloak, which a cloak is meant to cover your entire body. And that looks pretty small and considered a cape. So he has this cloak, cape, whatever. I'm calling it a cape. Actually, no, I'll call it a cloak. That's the actual name. So 4's cloak. It can be used on anyone. That's great. And it doesn't look unique on him, which I was very disappointed by. Because I know that MCU 4, like, has the cape and it could easily be used. Like, you know, but maybe it's a good thing because we did. It might have been like the same thing with Doctor Doom where it's only usable on him, which would be pretty bad. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, we have 2 backblings that can only be used on 2 skins. The first one is Doctor Doom's cape, as I just said. And the second one is Storm's cape, which connects to our gauntlets as well. It's a very unique backbling. It only works on her when you do her emote. So, yeah, those are 2 backblings. At least one of them doesn't appear in your fucking locker. They're only being used on one skin. I hate that so much. Why even give him the wine glass at that point? Why would you even drink that toast when, or, you know, have a toast with that when the cape exists? But, anyway, yeah, I'll leave you guys here now, and that was kind of a mini review of the Battle Pass. I'll probably do a full one sometime tomorrow, and a review of Wolverine as well. And probably show off how his claws work in game. Because, oh, one more thing I have to say. If Wolverine's claws can be a harvesting tool and a pickaxe... No. Let me say that again. If Wolverine's claws can be a harvesting tool and a melee weapon, then why can't Mjolnir? Why is it a Mjolnir strike? I don't... Like, I understand the lore. But at the same time, it's like... The endgame mode. Fucking Fish War Stormbreaker. Fish Chick held Stormbreaker. I think that Mjolnir should have been a myth weapon. That would have been such a fun weapon. That would have been the best weapon. I mean, obviously it would. It's fucking Mjolnir. It would have been better than Wolverine's claws and She-Hulk's fists. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys here now. And Wolverine will be available tomorrow. And I'll probably do a review of the skin. Probably. No guarantees.